and Tina, and this is Mingo the Flamingo. Hello, guys. How is everybody today? All right, my friends, I have a very fun book, but I want to do it in the dark again. So I'm going to go ahead and go turn off the lights, and I'll be right back. Hold on for me. All right, here we go. The reason why I wanted to turn off the lights is because we're talking about night animals. We're talking about animals that sleep during the day and they like to come out at night, and that's usually when they play, when they eat, and when they're out with their friends. And so today's story is called The Great Monster Hunt. Are monsters real? Nope, monsters are not real. Monsters are only in our imaginations, and we're going to find out when we read this story. Early one morning, a funny noise woke up Duck. It sounded like psst, psst, and it came from right underneath her bed. Duck was not quite sure what it was, and she was much too afraid to look. What do you think it was? Instead, she jumped out of bed and she ran for help. Now remember, I said monsters are not real. Monsters don't exist. They're only in our imagination, in books, and in movies. So what do you think it is that was under her bed that got her so scared she didn't look? Pig! Duck yelled. There is something under my bed and it's making strange sounds, and it goes psst, psst, grrr. Wait, did it say psst, psst, grrr? No, I think she added to that. Psst, psst, grrr? Asked Pig. Oh my, we need someone really strong to help us. Stay right where you are. And Pig ran to find Bear. Pig told Bear all about the frightening noise under Duck's bed. It goes psst, psst, grrr, bang, bang. I wanted to tell you, Bear, because you are so strong. Bear lifted a huge log. It is true I am strong enough for almost anything, he said, but I think we better find someone who is loud enough to chase it away. Did you hear Pig? Did Pig say exactly what happened? Remember, the first sound we heard was psst, psst. Then the duck said it said psst, psst, grr. And now Pig is saying it said psst, psst, grr, bang, bang. Are they telling the truth? So they ran to find Wolf, who was about to start his early morning howl. Bear told him the dreadful news about the terrifying thing under Duck's bed. It goes psst, psst, grr, bang, bang, pam, pam. All the time, Bear said. We thought you could help us frighten it away. Oh, yes I can, Wolf proudly said. There is no match for what I can do. Just listen. Ow, ow, ow! Can you howl like a wolf? But maybe we also need help from someone really clever. Who do you think they're going to go to? So they ran to find Owl. Listen, Wolf said. There is a dreadful and terrible sound coming underneath Duck's bed. It goes psst, psst, grrr, bang, bang, pam, pam, grrr. Owl was lost for words. We thought you might know what it was, Pig said, because you are so clever. Do you know what clever means? It means you're smart. You're very clever. It's just another word for it. It's a fancy word for smart. Owl said, clever? Yes, that's what I am. So I can tell you one thing. Duck is in great danger. Pig, Bear, and Wolf huddled closely together. "Are you sure?" they asked. "Oh, yes," Owl said. "Can you imagine anything kind and cuddly making such a noise?" "It must be a monster," yelled Pig. "Oh, what are we going to do?" "The only way to deal with the monster," Owl said, "is to trap it." "Clever, Owl," they said. Do you think it's a monster? So the animals set about gathering ropes and nets and useful pokey things. Then the four of them bravely set off towards Duck's house. So you're going to set a trap for this big, scary monster under Duck's bed. But remember, what was the first sound the thing under Duck's bed said? Remember, it just went psst, psst. But through all the animals, they keep adding on to the story. They're not telling the truth. And now they're all scared because they didn't tell the truth. Ow! Owl led the way because trapping the monster was his clever idea. Next came Wolf howling loudly. Then came Bear with his monster buster stick. Last was Pig, clutching his great monster catcher net. There we go. They're on their way back to Duck's house. Poor Duck was left by himself. If it was so scary, why is he staying at home by himself, right? Finally, they arrived at Duck's house and flattened their ears against the door. But no monster sounds was heard. No screaming, no crying, no calling for help. "Huh, maybe we're too late," whispered Bear. "Oh no," Pig cried. "Duck, are you there?" called Wolf. Then the door slowly creaked open. What do you think it is? It was Duck. "You're here," she said. "Duck, you are in great danger," whispered Bear. "There's a monster under your bed," cried Pig. Duck looked fit to faint. "A monster?" she whimpered. "Oh, do you know?" "Because it goes psst, psst, grr, bang, bang, pam, cam, pam, pam, grrr," Pig yelled. "And ow," Owl added. "Come on, let's get it." And the animals charged into Duck's house. Is that what that animal did? Or what the sound said underneath? No, remember it only went psst, psst. What's it mean if you say psst, psst? Up the stairs they crept. They heard a sound. Psst, psst, it went. It came from right under Duck's bed. Owl flashed his torch. The animals gasped. They could not believe what they saw. What do you think it is? They're all so scared. What do you think could be under the bed that's got everybody so frightened? There, right under Duck's bed, was a tiny mouse, snoring softly in its tiny bed. Psst, psst. Psst, psst. "Well, I never," Duck whispered. "Do you know what you've just done?" Owl smiled. All feeling rather silly, the animals looked at each other and giggled. "We've just made a monster out of a mouse. See, I told you, monsters are not real. It was a sleeping mouse. Do you see it? Isn't it so cute?" The end. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed our book, The Great Monster Hunt. And in the end, we learned that night animals are just as afraid of everything like you and me are if we hear something in the dark. But you have to remember that it's nothing scary like that as a monster. Monsters are only things that we read in the books, we imagine in our imagination, and we watch on TV. All right, my friends, go check out your activity for today, and I will see you later. Bye. Bye, Fred. Bye, Tina. Bye, Miss Mingo. Bye, guys.